Here's a funny one. Last episode, Fire and Raptor had a fight. We thought this was the start of the Ant Civil War, but it turns out these two are actually really good friends. Some of the few friendships we actually have in this colony. Welcome to the Genetic Journey, episode 17. And you know what this episode is? This episode is about personal growth. I've been spending a few minutes just before we start recording here and looking through everyone's social tab. No one likes each other. We take Diora, for example. Oh my god. My man is disliked by everybody. I think we're going to spend a lot of time in this episode personally growing our characters to be a little bit more powerful, a bit more usable. Be that armor, be that be weapons, be that be bionics in the hospital, genetics. I'd like to start working on some genetics. And, you know, let's build this colony up because ultimately there's no point being genetic freaks of nature if you're not going to enjoy it and be friendly about it. So if you enjoyed any of today's episode and enjoy seeing our colonists become friends and all happy and nice, consider liking, subscribing, and telling your mum about the channel. Let's get into things and see how friendly we can make people. So we've got two options for making people friends again. We've got the conversion rituals, which we can't do for 2.8 days, or we arrest people of the wrong ideology and just convert them. Not something I necessarily want to do, especially with how bad our wardens are. But at the moment we have 4 colonists of different ideology. So if we sort them by the most important and do the most important ones first, we've got Diora, Kellogg's, Frankie, and Wasabe. Diora does animals, and that's it. So maybe we do Diora first. Diora is probably the most important out of everybody to convert. If we wait until we have a conversion ritual, what's that, 2.8 days? 2.7 days. So in 2.7 days, we'll do a conversion ritual. If we can get a good conversion on Diora before arresting it, we'll speed things up. And then we'll kind of work at what the colonists one by one. And with this architect liver that we bought, with this architect kidney that we bought last episode that we couldn't reverse engineer, I think I'm just going to straight up give it to Adam. The end goal is to obviously get him pretty much all architect or the best possible bionics possible. And I feel like nothing's better than an architect kidney. And there we are, the architect kidney has been installed into Adam. What does it do? What does an architect kidney do? Blood filtration. Okay. I mean, I think that's healing and stuff. And speaking of bionics, we are now grabbing the first of the proper bionic arms and everything. These are obviously, as a priority, going to be fitted into Adam first as our project for the series. Actually, do I want to give them to Adam first? I mean, at the moment, he's kind of just existing, and he doesn't do awfully with the prosthetics he's got. Who's our crafter? It's Fio, isn't it? Fio's our crafter. It would make more sense if you gave Fio the bionic arm, honestly. Just give it better manipulation, just make it just generally better all round. It's probably far more beneficial. And Fio now has a bionic arm as well. Fio's manipulation is going to be ridiculous. I'm going to have her be the most insane crafter you've ever seen. Right, I've summoned our little hit squad. Again, the steel constructs are going to go on another mission. This time, rather than rhinoceroses, we're going to go after the gorillas. We need the food. We are a hungry, hungry colony. Gorilla revenge. That means nothing. Actually, it does mean something because they're going through my kill box. Gorillas. Gorillas. Raptor, have you got a weapon? No. Tiffy's got a weapon, though. Oh, Tiffy, run! That's a gorilla! Tiffy! There we go. Nice. Wow, look at all the free food we got. At what cost? Tiffy's been bitten in the shoulder by a gorilla. Only a small price to pay for food. Tiger is revenged on Tiffy. Tiffy is a natural-born hunter. Tiffy, the child prodigy. 9 shooting. Jesus. Tiffy's actually one of our best shooters in the colony. At 9 years old. Wow. Goals. There, Fio is in for another operation at the moment. I'm going to give her both to another bionic arm as well. Her manipulation did go to 150% with just the one extra bionic arm. So who would have thought? Another one? Perfect. We've got a problem with Wasabe. Wasabe we picked up last episode, and Wasabe we thought was fantastic. Wasabe has dementia, cataracts in both eyes, we have a cancer that we're currently removing, and also has an elephant tail. Wow, you as a bee are having a rough time, Wasabe. Jesus Christ. The steel constructs are on a mission again. We're going for more rhinoceroses again. Who'd have thought it? They absolutely love going for rhinos. I don't know what it is. I don't control them to go for the rhinos, I promise. I mean, I do. We're desperate for the food. Oh no, Tiffy's gonna get done here. Tiffy, don't go down. Tiffy's gone down. Are you okay? 4 hours! Death in 4 hours. Oh my god, Amelia. Amelia, get down here immediately. Who'd have thought that the rhinos might actually be quite powerful and might potentially take out a child? I feel like this is like another civil war, right? Frankie, our elephant mutated person, versus a rhino, you know? The great savannas of Africa going against each other in battle. Oh no. Raptor has gone catatonic because his rival's still alive. Who are your rivals? Amelia, not sure why. Limpet, not sure why. Kellogg's and Lionfish. Not sure. Okay, well. Unlucky, Raptor. Unlucky. There you go. We can now have our conversion ritual. So the first conversion we're going to go for was Diora. Get him converted. If this does not work, if this does not go through and we don't get a good conversion, I'll be very upset. Masterful would be perfect. Effective would just mean I put him in prison for not as long. An effective conversion, it's gone down to 91% to 61%. Well, Diora, that's fantastic, but you're still going to be arrested. Diora has been arrested now, unfortunately, but it's only for a small time. We just need to convert him. It's the best way to do this. Raid the Born Covenant. Ah! Why could they not have just waited till, like, we'd converted Diora so we could have just used his animals? Not the end of the world. These are just the ant people, same as what Raptor and Limpet are. For some reason, they've decided to go through our walls. Not quite sure why you're doing that. Then now they're in our prison. Why are you in my prison? Steel constructs, go there and hold the wall. Why have you destroyed my Gene Ripper? You... Oh my god. Oh no, you didn't. Oh no, you did not just destroy my Gene Ripper. Wasabe, stand your ground against Tarantula. This man, he's come into our prison, destroyed our Gene Ripper, is now beefing with a dementia-ridden cataract lady. B person. What is your problem, bro? Well, the steel constructs are very nicely holding the line for us whilst everybody else kind of stands around and defends. I'm going to just send everybody to go in now, like, that was a big explosion. And the Born Covenant are fleeing. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm going to go through the survivors and see if any of them are any good. Unfortunately, all the survivors that we did get, they were pretty good, some of them, but they were all unwaveringly loyal. Kind of a shame, but hey, it's just how it is. Quest active, Beggar's Desire, aid. A group of poor travelers are approaching looking for help. 70 herbal medicine. How much have we got? Oh, you've got just 242. Well, there's quite a few of them. Let's just quickly go through and see if there are any of these friendly beggars that we want to kidnap. No, unfortunately, all of the beggars, they're a bit. I'm gonna give them the 70 herbal medicine. It'll make my people slightly happier. So, ooh, a friendly summit crab has entered the area. Wow, how exciting! I guess it just means we have to get everybody to just come and kill it really quickly before it destroys everything. You know, it's almost sad whenever a summit crab appears on the map. I feel like it's just, in classic Rimworld fashion, you just immediately kill it. But precision rifling makes everything a lot easier to kill as well, especially when you use artillery. Lionfish has finally been converted. Diora has now been converted. Diora, welcome. Welcome back, my friend. And then next, I think we're going to put Frankie back in prison, I think. So now, this should theoretically solve a lot of his social issues. Yeah, just like that. There's a couple of them that are still a little bit iffy, but I think that's just how it is currently. There we go, there's Frankie in prison now. So now just get on the convert, and then hopefully get her. So we now have some options with Adam. We can either keep him impossible until we can get perfect xenogenes for him and make him perfect, right? Because once we give him a new xenogene, it will remove all of these. It will remove impossible shooting. It will remove them all. Or do we keep him like this until we can get perfect traits for him? Personally, I think we release him. We have the technology now, and I think as what the Glitter World scientists did to him when he was imprisoned within his impossible traits, we can remove them from him. So with that, I am going to make a new gene pack for him. Ideally with super size sensitivity. I'm going to import artistic as well, and unhappy, which gives him like the hunger rate of plus 25%. This is just going to be a temporary thing currently, and then we can keep improving him and making him better. So we'll start the combining on that and get somebody to do that, and then we'll give that to him, and he will then no longer be Impossible Adam, but will be somewhat kind of Possible Adam. And with the investment into PSYCASTER, I'm quite tempted to now take Adam down a new path. I like that we're using him for the steel constructs, and I like that power, and I think it's cool, but I think we can make him better. I think once we get a new level in the PSYCASTing, we'll look into the other paths and see what we can take him down. There it is. Implant on Adam baseliner. Implanting a Xenogerm will put Adam in a coma as the Xenogerm integrates itself. On average, it lasts 2 days. The average length of the coma depends on the doctor's medical skill and the quality of your medical facilities. Adam's current xenotype is baseliner and has the following xenogenes. Impossible. After implantation, Adam will have a metabolism of -1 and food consumption. So I think that means these get removed. Let's see what happens. And there we are. Amelia implanting the first genetic mutation. Might I also say purposeful genetic mutation that hasn't been the result of our own problems onto Adam. Adam, congratulations. You are no longer impossible. If we look at your gene line, you are now have super size sensitivity, unhappy. I think that's fine. It's only just a -5 mood debuff and poor artistic. And his true stats are revealed. Adam is in a double passion for everything. Exactly how I set him up. Very good at medical, very good at intellectual. He can do literally everything. I think we are going to keep him on the PSYCASTing stuff for the time being, because I like that for him. But we've got another colonist practically that's good at everything. Perfect. And now that we have access to Adam's, all of his abilities, now all we need to do is just make him even better. We just need to give him the bionics, the weapons, the just overpoweredness that he deserves. So I guess with that, we could start giving him like bionic spines and stuff. At the moment, I'm very reluctant to give him these things because we can give them to someone like Fio, who could have a bionic spine and be even better at crafting and even quicker at it, which I want rather than Adam currently. So I think that's what we'll generally try to do, is once we get resources, once we get the technology, we prioritize Fio and our people that make us more resources, and then when we're in a good, better position, then we give it to Adam. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Why can we give an assault rifle to a 4-year-old? We're playing Rimworld, not America Simulator. Oh no, Nikosa's died. I maybe potentially didn't leave it long enough before we extracted his genes. Ooh, these traders we've got just come in have got a prestige recon helmet. Now, I know for a fact that we can reverse engineer prestige recon helmets, right? It's a fact. So there should be now a recon helmet somewhere. There we go. There's the recon helmet just there. So once Adam's got back up, what I'll do is I'll forbid it. No one can have it. Once Adam gets back up, then we can reverse engineer the recon helmet, and then we'll have recon gear just like that. You know, I'm not too sure why I've done this, but I've decided to give the other assault rifle that we've made to Protein. Protein and Tiffy, our little child super soldiers. And there we are, new recruit, Lionfish. Welcome, my friend. It's been far too long. Leave me alone, he says. No. And there we are, recon armor is complete. Fantastic. I've also made the decision now with Raptor as well, as he is our 20 mining colonist. We're going to give him new arms. We're going to give him a new spine. Because he is frail, he gets a reduction in manipulation and in general moving. So if we can increase that with bionics and stuff, he will be absolutely an absolute machine. He would be so we failed. Are you joking? Oh, we've just wasted a bionic spine. At the moment, we've hit a brick wall where we don't have any components. We can't go out and trade for any. We haven't had any trade ships. We need multi-analyzers so we can get a fabrication bench. The guys are on research full time again, but we're still just waiting at the moment. Finally. The standard airship has come up as a research. This one is huge. With this standard airship research, this means that we can finally travel the world, theoretically, and deal with the smoke spewer that has been here for God knows how long. That is huge. And on that fantastic note of grabbing that wonderful research, we're going to call things here with a massive, massive well done to Adam. Adam, the man, the myth, the legend, the man that we thought could just not be usable for anything apart from psycasting, is now actually useful. Adam now, because he is no longer has the impossible traits, because we have freed him from that prison, is now really, really good with a lot of potential. So now that we've finished our goal of removing the impossible traits from Adam, we can now work on the other ones, making him even better artificially, giving him the best balance humanly possible. And obviously the end goal will be to give him perfect traits as opposed to the impossible traits. So if you have enjoyed today's episode and you are looking forward to seeing Adam grow as a colonist and become even better and more overpowered, consider liking, subscribing, and tell your mum about it. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.